Understanding the difference between weighing food and measuring food can be challenging to new and experienced employees. Here are the basic rules. 1. Liquid foods should be measured in volume containers such as cups, quarts, or gallons, simply filled to the line for the amount desired. 2. Dry foods may be weighed or measured. Weighing dry foods is more accurate than measuring because foods have different densities and amounts of air, so the same weight may not measure the same. Also, measuring can be inaccurate among the staff. 3. If the recipe calls for measure of dry foods, such as flour, use a scoop to place the flour in the measure, then level off with a flat-edged utensil. 4. Dry foods may be weighed on a manual or electronic scale. Place the container on the manual scale, then turn the dial to 0. If the dial is stationary, record the amount of the container. If additional ingredients are needed, tear the scale back to 0 and weigh the next item. Weigh the amount of food needed. 5. If using an electronic scale, press the tear button to return the scale to 0, or place the container on the scale before you turn it on, then it starts at 0. So how do weights and measures get tangled in your mind? When you use the measure as a weight, you're likely to end up with the wrong amount. For example, if your recipe calls for 8 ounces of shredded cheese and you measure 1 cup, you're missing half your cheese. To convert the weight to measure, weigh the ingredient first, then transfer the amount to the appropriate measure. Review your recipe carefully to prevent kitchen catastrophes before it's too late.